Hey everybody, Polius here. Let's play some more Warsong. We just attacked the enemy, found out griffins are super disappointing, and struggled a bit with the terrain here and some artillery and the artillery magic of the wyverns. Let's see what the enemy does. I think we're going to probably lose some archers here. Those guys are, yeah, they're definitely. Oh, hey. That guy's going to treat. He's going to treat. The rest are probably going to attack. I'm surprised they didn't go for the griffin. They probably should have gone for the griffins. I'm not going to judge much. I guess they figured that these guys would be easier targets out of the mountains. But hey, again, I won't judge much. And these guys are all going to move forward. Yeah, those archers are dead. If they survive, I will consider them the Miracle Men. They are not the Miracle Men. Miracle Mans. Those archers, they stood a chance. No. My lines have been breached. Alas. I don't think the enemy has the movement to get to my more wounded units in the back. We'll see. But these guys are definitely toast. They're super weakened, and I've got full strength units of monks and archers just waiting for them to be totally crushed and stuff. Not to mention my lords, a magic knight, a knight master, and a saint. So we all know saints are known for their warlike abilities. Which is not necessarily untrue. I mean, you've got figures like Saint George. Though I can't think of any saints who have summoned tornadoes and lightning bolts. No? I can't think of any. Oh wow, those archers did terribly. Well, you know, guys, you wouldn't lose so many men if you killed the enemy in the first place. The object of war isn't to die for your country. It's to make the other poor dumb son of a gun die for his. Probably shouldn't quote Patton if I'm trying to ever keep my language clean for a Let's Play. Yeah, these guys are moving down. As I said, I do want to move Sabra up. There's a whole bunch of Starakisars that are completely strung out and trapped behind impassable barriers. And I feel like they'll be easy kills. So we're going to go deal with that. But first, let's have a bit of fun. Bayard, how far does your range go? Basically all the way over there. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to move this guy over here, and he's going to attack. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. I think this should still work. Yeah. Totally worth. Totally worth. Because I want to see the Griffins in action. And I don't need all of them. Interesting, so the Griffin disappears and then the soldier just falls from the sky. That went really well, actually. Alright, you don't have... Neither of you guys really have anyone who can... But Bear does. He's got all the range. Oh, yeah. So who needs a level up? I'll send in the commander to do it personally. Level 2. Level 2. Can you reach? You cannot. You probably can't either. Nope. Alright, well, what we'll do is we'll move you here. That's one of Garrett's men. Oh, not quite enough range. Well, what we'll do is this. Move your archer here. Oh yeah, that worked. Alright, Sabra. Just to make sure. These guys are all the way up there still. Alright. So, move up here. Move right here. And... oh, okay, good. Make sure these guys are at full health and that they're not going to get waylaid by the Gorgosaurs. And I'm going to be able to just go up here and avoid them. Actually, I can use some of these griffins to soak fireballs. I like the thought of that. I like the thought of making griffins useful. Alright, and I need to spend some time positioning men to recover health. It's one of Garrett's archers. Go from here. And that'll make sure that I am ready to fight the next guys. What is he? He is one of Baird's. Alright. Now for the mess over here. I can send a monk over, and these guys will make short work of the baddies. And now it is their formation that is breached. Ah, ha, 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 and stuff. Alright, you need to... Did I forget to treat... Alright, well... Treat. Alright, Tiburon. Alright, we're definitely going to move this guy here. Mina. Do work. Oh, wow. She took some hits there. But I think her men can definitely finish these guys off. Yeah, that's going to go great. It's a bit of a mess, but I foresee this going very well. This guy doesn't have any men left. This guy doesn't have any men left. Or monsters, really. Go ahead and move this monk here. It's a risk using a less than full health monk, but it worked, and they'll recover next turn. I can move here. And Tiburon can finish off. Probably finish him off. No. He'll get his face wrecked. Wow. Tiburon, I am disappointed. Where are your men? You only have a few men left, huh? Alright, well. Let's see how well these guys do. Eh, not bad. Not bad for a bunch of holy men, if I do say so. And I do. Can they reach, though? Tiburon really needs the experience. But all these guys are, thorns. Alright, let's try it. Let's try it. Almost! So close! Is that really all of his guys? It is. Alright, well. Let's go ahead and finish off these gargoyles. It's a little disappointing, but, I mean, his men did bear the brunt of all of that. Oh, wait, hey. Move here. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Yes! Probably not worth. Alright. I actually want to advance a bit. So that my men can do actual work here. Okay. I was a little worried there. Just trust in you, Magic Knight. You almost failed me. Alright. Let's see, he's level 1, so I can afford to have him kill off these guys. I'm not going to work too hard at keeping everyone equal level, but, you know, if it comes up. The archers do okay. They do struggle against bosses. But, you know, that's kind of the nature of mooks against heroes, is it not? This guy needs to move up to get healed. That guy's gonna get a chance to treat, unfortunately. No, he won't. I can make room and have the monks finish him off, or have an archer do it. I really should. Oh, perfect. That's perfect. Yeah. That's exactly what I wanted. So I can move archer here. And now my men are going to get a little wrecked. Oh, perfect. Flank attack! And that just leaves one more for whoever I decide. I'm going to test out a monk. See how well the monks do against these things. Besides, it might force it to treat rather than casting any spells. It did. But that also cost a great many holy men. It was a cost I am not sure the church can pay. Alright, these guys are healing up. All of my wounded. And it's time to move on. That was one turn. Yep, he's treating. And they're doggedly continuing south. What's their movement? I wonder. Also, my guess is that they're targeting Garrett, given that Garrett is the defeat condition. Oh, just look at how spread out they are. These guys are stuck too. What is even going on? Alright. We'll sweep in and clear everything up. But we're gonna go up here and continue to heal up my injured griffins. If they get distracted, I'll be a little sad, because that'll just extend the time. But, you know, that's what happens sometimes when you deal with silly AI. You know, who knows? Oh, these guys are going over here, right? And I want to use them to draw fireball fire. Get it? Fireball fire. I said move. Alright, and these guys are going to heal up because they are all injured. Whose is that? Yeah, I thought so. And treat. You're all better. Actually, really the only one that I need to move from here is this one. The rest are fine. As for you, 49 attack, 24 defense. But I think before I do that, I would want to at least recover my units a bit. So we'll attack up here. I doubt Mina's going to kill them, but that definitely brought them down. They did much better than their fellow brothers in the cloth did. And Tiburon, you need to heal. Thorn, you can afford to attack him. Yeah. Yeah, that went exactly according to plan. Alright, that was the last of the wyverns. Let's make sure my men are able to heal up. And then we'll start dealing with the Gorgosaurs. It'll go great. You don't need to be here. We'll go ahead and start moving Calais. My awesome, awesome ranger. Alright. Oh, yeah. You need to be here. Alright. And it's a much faster turn, I think. Yes. I have griffins watching the mountain passes. Wait. Oh, crap. Yep, they're going for the nearest target. And Calais can't really handle that. All that juicy experience. Well, what I can do is this. Oh, it's so tempting. The Griffins could probably damage these things, but they will also all singularly die. Yeah. I'm gonna pull back. I'll go ahead and heal this guy up. So far I haven't lost any of them. But I definitely want to make sure that my men are... my whole army is fighting these things. Granted, the archers are going to be completely useless against them, and so too. Well, no, the monks have a huge attack bonus. I don't think the monks will necessarily be useless if they have the right conditions. The archers, though, I'm done with them. They served me well, but it is time to instead move on with my army. Just random body. Yeah, I will keep the monks though. I mean, 29 attack is nothing to really write home about. Alright, I see a few defensive spots here that I like. Alright. Leave the archers behind. We continue the battle alone. Should probably wait for my Night Master though. Alright. What a shame. Yeah, see, they were pathing towards the nearest target, and that little bit of extra experience is absolutely not worth extending the video by like a whole episode of me just maneuvering pieces on the board. What's his range? I can do is adjust a bit here. The next time the Gorgosaur is in range, I can position Griffins to absorb fireballs. So run interference. As for the rest, we can set up a ceaseless watch on the mountain passes. Forests are in the way, huh? Yeah. That's fine. And again, I think the monks should acquit themselves, if not well, then passably. They do seem to behave the same way archers do. Which is cool. They are a very cool unit. Not as cool as the Griffins, but the Griffins are very disappointing with their lackluster defensive scores. Alright, and we'll set up our Ranger here. And the goal will be to minimize units that are isolated and minimize any enemy ability to attack from a position of tactical advantage. Best way to do it, well, be set up a line here. Make sure that's everyone. That is. Let's go ahead and let the enemy move in. Now, I think the enemy will cast spells if you're within its influence range. I am not super sure about that, but we'll see. And yeah, I'm calling a mulligan on those guys at the north there. It's not worth. Alright, well. Let's see how well Griffins do. Take some time to move my monks up. I will have them cover the whole of this mountain. We shall turn it into a holy retreat and sanctuary. And then I will have my cavalry dancing around the valley. Let's see how this fireball goes. Nope, no fireball. And those are dead Griffins. Yeah, they didn't even do any damage. Or much damage. Alright, that wasn't worth. I think instead we'll just attack the enemy directly. Well, set up a defensive position. All right, Garrett, with 32 defense, I'm pretty happy with you. I'm still actually reasonably happy with you being here. Tiburon, you've got a 24 defense. It's the same as these. Well, not necessarily the same. Still, I'd rather someone with some armor. Oh, I should have put the 27 then. Actually. And let's get Tiburon into a position where he can actually move faster. There we go. And the monk's up there. Alright. Let us... how do I want to position this? Move Sabra here. Alright, and... I mean, the Griffins do damage, but they definitely don't last very long, so... Yep, saw that coming. Oof, that was a lot of damage. See if the Griffins do better in the mountains. The answer is yes, but not really. Keep our damage to a minimum. We can't lose any more men. Yeah, Garrett's pretty tough. That 30 defense bonus. So I'll just have him treat. Holy cow, Garrett. You took your Wheaties today. And Sabra should do pretty well here. She might... No, she didn't even take any damage. Wow. And just have her attack again. And these guys are going to take a while to get down. They're going to get stuck on impassable terrain. Alright, well, I can have the Griffins attack. Hey, they didn't even lose anyone. It's a miracle. Alright, you just retreat. There's any other position and you'll be hit by the fireball. I think. I'm reasonably sure. There we go. Sabra did pretty well there. Yeah, you need to treat. Really, all of you need to treat. You know what? Let's see how well the monks do. Oh, that wasn't bad. Shoot, that wasn't bad at all. Why don't you treat? We'll let the he's gonna shoot two more fireballs. We'll let them do that. I should probably move that Griffin. Yeah, those guys are gonna pull back. Yeah, they're acquitting themselves well. Of course, I think I've lost those monks. Well, that's fine. I can counter-assault now. Come on, take one out. Take one out. No. Alright, you're gonna fight Garrett, and Garrett's at even stronger levels of power. Yeah, that went quite well. So what we're going to do here is we are going to counterattack. Magic. Healing 2. Boom. Treat. Yeah, you only have enough for one blizzard. We're going to move Tiburon up. And he's going to attack these guys. Because he does lots of damage. You know who also does lots of damage? Well, actually what we're going to do first is go ahead and have a monk see what kind of work they can do on this guy ahead of time. A lot? Wow. It's a very favorable rate of exchange. Alright, Baird. And... yeah, I'll move Carleone up. He can attack these guys. He's almost leveled up too. That'll be nice. Alright, it's Griffin time. Yay! They did alright. These high damage units are not terrible when it comes to finishing things off. For the most part. Still lose way more than I like. Magic, thunder. Actually, let's see. 28 defense, 31 attack. He has 31 attack to his 27 defense. Strictly speaking, he loses that fight, so magic, thunder. Go ahead and do work. You're a ranger in the forest. This should go well. Yeah. That went very well. Alright, it means you can move up here. And you can move back here and recover. Actually, I should have done. That'll be fine. Alright, now we've got those guys. They're stuck, but... let's go ahead and get in position. We can line up, say, in the forest or something, and that'll help. So I'm absolutely going to just unload the rest of my magic on these things and finish them off. End of phase. Alright, what you gonna do? Oh, really? Alright. Just draw fire. Apparently I gotta. And I didn't plan that quite as well as I could have. Well, let's see if that's going to be enough. Oh, and treat the wounded. And we will go ahead and move into the forests. I mean, really, actually, further up here is a better spot. Even though it'll take me a while to get my cavalry into a position where they can use that. Alright, end phase. See if these guys actually do anything now. Moving so slowly to the side. Alright, again, that just gives me time to adjust position. Just gonna... I'll send a griffin up. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can eat their fireballs. What's his range? Alright. See if I can handle... if I can do that. Meanwhile... we'll just move some monks up here. I'm going to use this line right here, basically. See, the real problem with giving the Evil Axe to Calais is it does make her very fragile. But the amount of damage she deals makes it absolutely worth it. Because there's not much that can survive a ranger. Like, there's not many injured enemies that can survive a ranger just going at it. So, something to think about. Alright, end phase. Magic, go, go, go. Nope. He's not going to use his magic until his soldiers are in place. So, I'm just going to pull back and let him get into position, because really I don't have much else I can do. End of phase. Yeah, there we go. You got it. You figured it out. Also, such a big map. Now, I decided I'm going to mulligan the or to give up on the experience up there. And that's what I'm going to do. It is, however, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, it is, however, time to move at least over here. Put my griffins in a better defended position. So that way they can come at a flank and rout the enemy. I don't want to mess around with those guys. Said I should put some monks on the far mountainside next to Garrett, just so that they are covering that flank. What's Mina's range? Yeah, I think what I'll do is I will move here. We're gonna move here. And we're gonna get in position, get some guys in position over there. Otherwise, we're in a bad spot. There we go. I just want to make sure that these guys are not the target. There we go. Let the enemy come. Directly for Garrett. That's fine. Garrett is going to do very well for himself right there. By not even taking a single bit of damage. Alright. It's time for an earthquake. Magic. Earthquake. Oh my goodness. It is shaking. That was a little sad. It said apparently earthquake does destroy walls, but you know, whatever. We'll just hit this guy and finish him off. I didn't even level Garrett up. That's fine. You know, how far can your monks move? You're already level 3. Just Carleon. I'm gonna go ahead and assault these guys. Not my wisest move. Oh, he was so close. It was so close. What I should have done is this. I'm going to do it now. Yeah, I lose out on that one guy, but Gives me a chance to reposition here. Thorn! Well, they are regrouping. We're going to move in and wreck house. Go for it. Throw lances! Yeah. Alright. And that'll be fine. End phase. He's going to treat and move his men to a protective position. And it's not going to be enough. I'm going to go ahead and have Carleon finish this one off. Oh, no, he can't attack there. There we go. Awesome. And we will have... That guy's level 7. It's actually going to be fairly tough to take out, but... Garrett can do this. Go ahead and level him up, but don't give him all the experience. And... Mina's defense is 24 to his 31 attack. Let's have... let's have Thorn attack this. To soften him up. Then we'll have Sabra finish him off. Yeah, there we go. Now Sabra's level 3. We got them all? It looks like it. Someone doesn't want us in Seneferia. Prince, we will confine them so that they can never revive. And look at that. I got most of them. And saved most of my troops, too. I lost, what, like five archers, a griffin, and a... No, yeah, a griffin and a monk. It's not bad. Alright, thanks so much for watching, everyone. This has been Polius playing Warsong. And next time, we enter Seneferia. We'll see you then.